Today's mission is just to strip off any of the old good original parts off of this 65. The roof rail channels, the back seat, the interior wraparound pieces, the fiberglass pieces there, they're all in good shape. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull all that out and then examine all the metal behind it, because I'm not sure how good a shape that's in. That would decide if I'm going to actually use that inner structure on this car. It's pretty rusty looking from the outside, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect on the inside, so we're just going to find out how bad it actually is. So let's take out that interior and see what we got behind it. Everything on the 6.5 is all tore apart. Anything out of it that I'm going to save or is savable is now taken out. I'll go over what I found with the shell in a second, but just some of the good pieces. Roof rail channels, some of the window moldings were in good shape. Roof rail channels are pretty valuable. All the interior pieces were actually really nice. Fold downs in nice shape, other than the chrome, which everything would get changed anyway with whoever's going to restore it. But all the fiberglass pieces, none of them are cracked. They're all in good shape. The trim that separates the upper and lower in that interior, some of them are rusted, so that's something that would have to be changed out. But all that interior, the trap doors in nice shape. One of the vent window sliders, or the quarter vent sliders, the quarter vent louvers are nice. That's a good piece to keep. Manual pedal assembly, which I pulled out. Car was an automatic originally, but someone had changed it at the longest time. And the quarter trims are really nice, which is rare, especially to find them not cracked up where the fold down comes down on them. They're both just as nice as that one is. No one drilled any speaker holes in them, which is also tough to find. But that's pretty much everything that's savable. But those pieces add up, and it's hard to find nice interior pieces like that. So this car was good for that reason. So let's take a look at the shell now and see actually how bad it is, because it's pretty bad. So let's step in the car. Well, first show the pillars. This is what it's come down to. I save the inner structures usually. That's what I buy these shells for. And I could see from the outside that the inner structure was probably pretty rusty, but all the interior was covered in the inside, so I couldn't see exactly how bad it was, and the roof rail channels were on. So behind the roof rail channels, you can see just how much it's rusted out there, and that's rusted through. You can buy these roof rail channels, the metal piece here, but behind it is part of the inner structure, and it's rusted through that the whole way up. So to patch that, and it's the same way on the front. Just how bubbled out the metal on that roof rail channel is, it's rusted behind it. The amount of time in patching that stuff, it's just unfortunately not worth it. You can see the rust on the inside, inner structure, all that would have to be patched. And I'm showing you the good side right now. That part isn't bad. That could just be cleaned up to get all that surface rust off. But where it meets the wheelhouse, that's completely rusted off. You can see the spot welds actually on the wheelhouse that are left behind. And just wrapping around, sun's bright today. It's rusted where all the panels are overlapping. Come around to the other side, and you can also see just how much, it's gone at the top there where it meets the window. All of that quarter louver track is gone, where water from outside would come in, and normally there's a drain at the bottom of that would go down into the rocker. And that's why a lot of times the rockers are rusted out. But it's just, unfortunately, the inner frame is rusted way more than what I would want to patch it. Because the amount of time to patch all those, because you can see on this side, that's a nightmare. That's so much time involved. So, unfortunately, this shell has seen its last day. But luckily, I have a good VIN number, door tag. So, what I'm going to do is order these inner structures, which I already did. I ordered all the metal that I need for this car, and we're just going to pretty much build an entire new shell. So I'll go over the parts that I ordered for this, but the shell is unfortunately a goner. Now, if you love Mustangs and you're a little bit squeamish, you might not want to watch this next part. right down the middle. Sad to see, but I mean, with the amount of work that it needed, like you can see from the video, it just wasn't worth starting on this one. So we'll use this one to carry into the next one, the parts and pieces that we got, and we'll create a whole new, better one with all new metal, so everything will be real clean, and we'll go from there. But yeah, if you ever seen a Mustang split in two, 2 plus 2, this is a 2 minus 2. It's a sad day in the Mustang world, but this one will carry on through its new shell. So I did the best I could. If you've seen my other stuff that I save, you know if it's savable at all, the slightest bit, I'll save it. So you know there was not much you could do on this one. So we're gonna pick back up, get the new parts. They should be here hopefully by the end of the week, if not next week. I have another job to do also other than this one, so we'll do kind of both. But thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for the next ones. We got lots of projects here, as you can see, going on. A lot of them are my cars that I'm trying to get done this year. I've just been gathering cars, and they're just sitting around because I do customers' cars, and I just have cars sitting out, and it's time to get them done. I got the 17, I got the 65, another 65 Fastback, and a 68 Fastback, which will be after this 65, because that's a good car to get out there. All clean titles. If you're interested in any of them, if you've seen my shells, you know what they're going to look like, so you can get a hold of them ahead of time. Like I said, I got 2 65s and a 68, so be sure to check them out and stay tuned for future videos, and thanks for watching.